Hello, I am an iBuyer. I am here to buy your home. Will you sell it to me?
Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Lowdown with me, your host, Brad Wilkinson. Today, we're going to be answering another one of your questions, and we're going to tie it into how it directly affects the real estate market right here in Sonoma County. Speaking of robots and the future of real estate, check out this crazy modern home that we found in Singapore. It literally has a garage that's in your living room. How cool is that? You can park your car, look at it, and watch TV. I mean, I'm sold. Next up, I'm going to give you guys a quick little real estate stat that I found kind of interesting. So this has to do with October of 2020 versus October of 2021. In October of 2020, there was 1,690 homes that sold that month in all of Sonoma County as a whole, right? Now, in October of 2021, exactly 1 year later, there's been only 1,540 homes that have sold in that month. So not a huge change, but what it is showing is that we are down year versus year about 8.6% right now. In other news, if you've been thinking about putting an accessory dwelling unit or a granny unit on your property, now might be the time to consider doing so. Sonoma County just announced last week that they're going to start relaxing the restrictions on these ADUs to help streamline the permitting process and kind of put a little bit of a Band-Aid on this housing crisis that we're experiencing. A place for your mom to come over and stay, a place for you to have your friends come and hang out and do music in, maybe a place for you to dry your weed in, or maybe even a place that you just want to go and be alone in. Any of these problems can be solved by putting an ADU or a granny unit in your backyard. And now, for today's question. What is an iBuyer? Even though it sounds like it, an iBuyer is not Apple's latest product that they're releasing. It's actually large internet real estate companies like Zillow or Open Door. So basically what they do is they use their algorithm to compile all of the recently sold properties in your neighborhood, along with a few other factors, and then that gives them a rough range on what they should actually offer you to purchase your home. And the way that I really look at it is it's very similar to trading in your car. Now, when you trade in your car, obviously the upside is you don't have to deal with all the hassle of trying to sell it. So in the case of selling your home, you don't have to go to market, you don't have to deal with showings, people coming over, having open houses, and a lot of the logistics that go on with putting a house and bringing it to market. Potentially a lot less of a headache. With that being said, if you have more of a unique type property, just has this feeling and a presence as to when you step foot in it, you understand that you are at something of a different scale. Those are factors that iBuyers just can't take into consideration. So if you have more of a unique type property that has a certain feeling, a certain vibe, a view, something that's a very unique characteristic about it, and you're thinking about possibly selling to an iBuyer, make sure that whatever offer you get is looked at and judged by a professional and your surrounding comps to make sure you're not leaving money on the table for the things that that robot can't see.
There are just certain things robots can't do as good as people.
And hopefully we proved that to you in today's episode. We appreciate you stopping by. Make sure that you like this video and share it with somebody if you got value. Ring the bells for notifications. And remember, you can ask me anything. The format of this content doesn't work without your questions asked to us. That's gonna wrap up this episode of The Lowdown. Hopefully we made your Monday a little less shitty.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.